Hello.
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 How are you?
Fine, and you? Fine, and you?
Okay, kids. Today we are going to have an exercise about a reading. Last time we read about the Apollo 11. Remember?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's open your book in the page 54. Everybody, please open your book on the page 54. Okay? As you can see, we have pictures about the Apollo 11. Okay? It was a mission to go to the moon, right? Okay. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to review some verbs that we are going to use in this exercise. Okay? So please copy the verbs. I'm going to write on the board. Take your notebook and copy the verbs. The first verbs are like in Spanish. So we understand when we see the verb, we understand, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, the first one is film. Film is just one syllable. Film. Film. Repeat. Film. Film. Okay, like Spanish. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
The second one is remain. We can separate the syllables. Remain. So the strong syllable is re. Remain. The following is conclude. You see, it's just two syllables in English. The strong one is conclude. Conclude, right? The next one is carry. 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 So the strong syllable is the first one. Carry. Carry, everybody. Carry. The next one is land.
Land.
So it's just one syllable. Land. Another one is plan.
Land.
Plan. And the last one is provide.
Provide.
Provide. Two syllables. Provide. The strong one is the first one. Provide. Okay? So we have some like in Spanish. Feel, like in Spanish. Conclude, like in Spanish. Plan and provide. Do you remember what's to land? Do you remember what's to land? Land? Who remembers? Like the plane? Land. Okay? Okay. Like the plane here. Here's the plane. And the plane, land.
Land.
Okay. Carry. What's carry? Carry. 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 Okay? Carry. Remain. Remain. Okay? Remain. Remain here. Remain. And plan is like in Spanish, and provide like in Spanish. Proveer. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have some other verbs. Go and get back. Go.
Go.
Go, like go to school. It's one syllable. And get back. 2 words. Get back. Ready? Okay. Have you got everything in your notebook? Okay, great. Great. Okay. Now, let's see. You know that we have regular and irregular verbs, right?
Yes.
So, Kike, what do we add at the end of a regular verb in past? Regular verb in past. Ed, right? Excellent. So, for these verbs that are regular, we're gonna add an ed to make the past. So in past, we would say, Manassés, filmed, okay? Filmed. Jorge, remained. Quique, concluded. Okay. You ladies, look that I make some changes. Carried. Christian, landed. Great. And Brian, plan. Okay. Provide. Adam, provide. Provided. So those are regular verbs, right?
Yes.
But we have irregular verbs. How do we make the past of regular verbs? Who remembers? Who remembers? Mama said, how do you make the past of irregular verbs? Yes, we have to memorize them because all of them are different. So, go in past is went. And get back in past was got back. Okay? Those are irregular. Okay? Ready? Complete your notebook, please. Ready, everybody?
Yes.
Okay? So that was to remember the vocabulary and the past tense. Okay? Now, please close your book and your notebook. No, just your notebook. Just your notebook. And we are going to read again the reading about the Apollo 11. Apollo 11, the mission was in past, in present, or future. What? In the past? Apollo 11? Yes, in the past. Okay. So, we're going to have 2 minutes to read in silence the Apollo 11 reading in page 54, okay? Read in silence. 2 minutes. Raise your hand when you're finished. Who's finished? Okay, ready? Ready? Okay. Now, please close your book. Close your book, Father, please. Close your book, Christian. And I'm going to give you an exercise to listen and complete, okay? We have an exercise for that green team. Please hand it out to everybody, one for each one. And another for the red team, okay? Okay, thank you. No, don't answer yet. First, look at the top of your exercise. You have some verbs, okay?
Yes.
What we are going to do is to find the verb. We have some squares here with numbers. You have to, I'm going to read for you. You're going to listen carefully and you are going to find the verb here, okay?
Yes.
So, let me do an example for you. Everybody, number 1. Listen. Apollo 11. Follow my voice. Abraham, please. Apollo 11. The mission plan Apollo 11 was to land 2 men on the surface of the moon and return them safely to Earth. When the crew finally got back. No, wait. Okay. For you, it's okay. For the green team, it's okay. Number 1. On July 24, 1969, the mission evaluation concluded that all tasks has been completed satisfactorily. Okay? Am I clear?
Sí.
Okay. Yes. Kike, what do we have to do in Spanish? ¿Qué tenemos que hacer?
Bueno, que nos está leyendo, vamos a encontrar las palabras y las vamos a enumerar en el orden que va.
Okay. So when you find the verb, it's a verb in past, like in the board,
Yes.
and you write on the box and your number. Okay? Again, I'm going to start again. So pay attention.
Yes.
Apollo 11. The mission plan of Apollo 11 was to land 2 men on the surface of the moon and return them safely to Earth. When the crew finally got back to Earth on July 24, 1969, The mission evaluation concluded that all tasks had been completed satisfactorily. Okay?
Yeah.
Number 1, mission crew. The spacecraft carried a crew of 3. Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Edwin Buzz Aldrin. Colin, the command module pilot, remained in orbit while the mission commander Armstrong and lunar module pilot Aldrin went to the moon. Okay. Number 2, the landing. The Apollo 11 lunar module, the Eagle, landed in the Sea of Tranquility on July 20, 1969. A camera on the lunar module filmed the moment Armstrong set foot on the surface of the moon. As Armstrong stepped off, he proclaimed, "That's one small step for a man, but one giant leap for Mike." Okay? Number 3, surface operations. The astronauts had several tasks. They planned to collect rock samples, to do several experiments, and to examine and photograph the lunar surface. Armstrong and Aldrin were out of the lunar module for over 2 hours, during which time all the scientific activities were completed. Okay, the last one. Number 4, lunar samples. Apollo 11 carried the first rock samples from the moon back to Earth. These samples provided no evidence of living organisms on the moon. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, now we are in 2 teams. The people in your team, they have the same exercise. Red exercise here, green exercise here. Okay, check your answers with your partners. Check your answers. Check your answers.
Yes, master.
Yes? Okay? Everything? Okay, everything? Completed everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great, great.
Right.
Okay, now put away your things. Guarden todo lo que tengan. Put away. Just we're gonna open again your book on page 54. Open again. Left the book on page 54. Open your book on page 54. So we need space to work. Sí, hagan espacio para que puedan trabajar. And now, what you're going to do is 2 exercises. One exercise for the red team and the other exercise for the green team. Okay? I'll go first with the green team. The exercise for the red team, we have pictures here. have some sentences. So you have to find which sentence goes with each picture, okay? So work together and find the picture for the sentence.
Okay.
Now with the green team. For the green team, we have these pictures here. You have any question about the picture? You don't understand? Si no entienden algún dibujo, you tell me. We have the pictures here, and we have white sheets. So, what I need you to do is to write a sentence about the picture. You can look at your book and choose something, okay? You organize who makes it with you, okay? Understood? Clear? Okay. Look at your book and understand the picture and write a sentence about the picture, okay?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Let's check. Okay, the rock samples provided no evidence of living organisms on the moon, right? That's no fossils, no evidence. Yeah, right. When Armstrong set foot on the surface, no, check this. Check this. What is he doing? He's taking, what are these rocks? Okay, the astronauts collected blood samples for several experiments, but when Armstrong set foot, remember the foot, on the surface of the moon, he said, that's one small planet. Okay, great. Okay. Could remain in orbit and astronaut collected on the moon. Okay. Okay, now write the names. Who's his name? The name, yes. Please. So, the right the first step. Good.
Sure.
The name here. What's his name? The astronaut name. Write the name here in the picture. Here. What's his name? Collins remained in orbit while Armstrong and Aldrin went to the moon. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? One of them, he went. One of them went. Check the name. So this is true? Okay.
Yes, master.
Look. Calling, remain. What's to remain? Remain here. Remain in orbit. Remain in orbit. Orbit. The spacecraft is in orbit. He remained in orbit. Collins remained in orbit. While Armstrong, and Aldrin, the other man, no, two are on the moon, while the other is, okay, check.
Going and on.
Right, and he's, what's his name? Aldrin, right? Aldrin, okay. Now, please open your notebook and make the pictures. So, with what is number 1 here? What is number 2? Okay? Open your notebook, please. No. And let's copy the pictures and the pictures and the sentences. Okay, copy the sentence and the picture. Okay. Okay. Who's finished? Okay, great. But what? Are you okay with this and this? No. Check if you can switch. Check the picture. Check the text and decide if it's okay or you would change the sentences. Okay. Look. Okay. Read your sentence and decide. Okay. No, because he says no evidence of living organism. No evidence, no living organism. Okay. And collective. Great. Great. We have one extra. It's number, yes. You want to do it or we want to do it together? Okay, you guys okay? Okay. You know the order? And then it's it's number 3. Okay, and number 4. Was number one? Okay, number one. No, you're before number one. One, number two.
Y luego es el
Uh-huh.
Two.